on to our next news. Pakistan and Indonesia are reported to be closing in on a defense deal involving combat jets and drones. Meetings have been confirmed between Indonesia's Defense Minister Jafri Shamsuddin and Pakistan's Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmad Babar Sidhu, focusing on J-17 Thunderjets and Shahpar drones, with more than 40 jets believed to be under discussion. Defense ties between Pakistan and Indonesia were strengthened as talks were held. Broader cooperation, strategic dialogue, and Indonesian Air Force training were discussed. Interest in Pakistan's J-17 jets has surged following last year's conflict with India, as Indonesia seeks to modernize its aging Air Force fleet alongside other recent purchases, including French Rafale and Turkish Khan jets. Pakistan's defense industry has been increasingly active, pursuing deals with multiple countries across the region. Now for this discussion, we welcome Colonel Sanjit Sirohi. He's an international relations and defense expert, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Colonel, for joining us. Welcome to NewsX World. Now, looking at this, what strategic message is Indonesia sending by diversifying its air force, also purchases from Pakistan, France, Turkey, and how could this Pakistan-Indonesia defense deal reshape its relationship with countries in South Asia?
Asuma, thank you very much for having me on the channel and discussing something very, very important. Now, if you see, for last since the Operation Sindoor, which took part in the month of May between India and Pakistan, since then, there are a lot of activities have been going on from Pakistan side, and there is a lot of defense deal has been going on. It started off with Saudi Arabia, Pakistan defense deal. Then Pakistan had a defense deal with Libyan National Army. Then Pakistan were having a deal with Sudan Army. They already have a deal. They are selling their weapons to Azerbaijan. So if you see, for last 5-6 months, there have been a lot of activities from Pakistan as far as the defense deals are concerned, especially regarding the J-17 combat aircraft. So the same is the case with Indonesia. And since China and Pakistan are co-producing this aircraft, it is cheaper than other aircraft like Rafales or F-16 or other aircraft. So Indonesia is trying to now upgrade their aircraft because they have got vintage aircraft. So the best option available to them is Pakistan. And secondly, Pakistan recently has started projecting itself as a Muslim nation leader. And since Pakistan is the only Muslim country which has got a nuclear weapon, so I think that is the main reason that everybody is eyeing for Pakistani weapons, and because it is in collaboration with China. The second reason is that since Pakistan has got closer to America, so all these countries, they are trying to impress America that we are getting closer to Pakistan because of you. So that is the reason. Otherwise, I don't think J-17 aircraft is such a good aircraft that all the other countries are buying it. It is just an interim measure, and maybe later on they will go for some advanced fighter aircraft, maybe from America or from China.
Right.
Asuma.
So how is India eyeing this, Pakistan emboldened by, like you rightfully mentioned, their alliance closing or getting closer to the alliance with US, and also their JF-17 doing good in a defense market?
Look, it was because of the Pakistan, they played a very, very good, I will say that I will compliment the Pakistanis for playing a very good narrative of Operation Sindoor. And in that narrative, they have been successful in saying that their J-17 performed very well during Operation Sindoor. So that is one reason. Number two, now coming back to the question, how does India see this equation between all these countries? Like between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan, they already have some sort of impact. It was not as formal as it was signed in September. So Pakistani army have already been working in Saudi Arabia. So that is not a much great deal as far as India is concerned, because we are not worried because this thing was already going on. Secondly, Saudi Arabia doesn't have that much army that we should be worried that in case there is a war between India and Pakistan, Saudi Arabia will help Pakistan and it's going to affect the outcome of the war. Number two, yes, where the things we must look into it is between the Turkey and Pakistan, Azerbaijan and Pakistan, because Turkey is the main player, and if Turkey signs deal with Pakistan, so then it will be a very, very serious concern because Turkey is a member of NATO. So if tomorrow Pakistan and Turkey, and there are rumors that there is a trilateral agreement coming up between Saudi Arabia, Turkey and Pakistan. If this thing comes up on the lines of NATO, that is the time India has to be worried about and India has to be prepared about that. So that is the otherwise, if Pakistan is sending aircraft or sending other weapons to other countries, I don't think that is much problem to us.
Right.
Masuma.
Thank you very much, Colonel Sirohi, for highlighting that and joining